Hola, hola, hola. I hope all of you can see and hear me. Can you hear me? Can you see me? It's time to bling it up. How are you guys doing?
Hey everyone, we lost Tia. That's okay. I'm popping in. I'm going to be her stand-in till she gets back. So, welcome, welcome, welcome to Blinging in the New Year. I hope that you grab your favorite pen. I'm using my Tia Blinging in the New Year pen. And grab your favorite drink. I just have water tonight in my amazing Starbucks cup that my 16-year-old graciously got me for Christmas. Mm. Grab your favorite craft, diamond painting, accessory, or sit back, heating pad, and enjoy the show because we are going to have some fun tonight. Oh my goodness.
Was I dancing too much? I mean,
I entertained them for a second.
I
Mary,
told
Mary, I have your pen right here. It's packaged and it's going out in tomorrow's mail. I promise. Thank you so much for your patience. It said it should be there in 3 days. So starting tomorrow, I'll send you the tracking number too so you can track it. So sorry. It's
is
been a
it
week.
Mary?
That's Mary. She won one of your pens. Look what I'm using
Hey,
tonight.
Too. Hey, Too.
Sister.
Hi, Tammy. Okay, so I was dancing a little too much. And maybe, I don't have that spectacular camera that Tmall has that follows me. I do have it, but not on this camera. I have it on my iPad. And so whenever,
Oh, the
yeah, but
iPad camera?
it's freaky. I was playing with Mickey one time, and I did something, and I went to go and lean, and the camera follows you. So like, if you get up, right now I can get up and you guys will just see me walk away. But on that iPad camera, that's why I don't use it. It will follow you. So you get like the backside unprepared view.
You get the junk in the trunk?
You get the junk in
Woo-hoo.
the trunk. Poor Mickey. I'm always on with her when I have a slippage like that. So a few years ago, remember when COVID first came out and everybody got quarantined and all the Zoom started? So her, me, and Brian, we would get up and we would we would Zoom. One morning, they were in the Zoom and I came in. I was not paying any attention. I woke up, I had just opened one eyeball. I didn't have the other eyeball. And so my boob was like, "Hello, what's going on out there?" And poor Mickey. And I was like, "Good morning." She was like, "Well, that's a good morning." And I said, "Oh my God." And I tried to hurry up and turn my camera off. So
The
Mickey gets
damage
me.
was already
It
done.
was
She got a
already done.
show.
I felt horrible. Well, just a little
You were
bit,
in Vegas. You gave her a show.
I don't have a lot of shame. So I was like, "Oh, Mickey, are you okay?" Oh, let me go and say hello. Hi, Whatnot. Hi, Jeannie. How are you? Just working and lurking. Just about done with section 9. Oh, so you number your release papers. That's awesome. I know when Tima was on last week, and she was saying how she doesn't number the sections, but she's able to now like see her day and see when she sits down, she knows about how much time. She is loving the use of release papers. I don't number them, but I think it's a great idea, especially, well, I know that they're not going to have it, but if you were going to participate in the mystery diamond painting, I think numbering them would have been a great, like you could call out a number and say, hey, with your partner, let's do section 17 today. And then 17 might be different on your painting than it is on another. I think that would have been fun. Anytime you can add a little bit of fun to diamond painting and have a partner, what's wrong with that? Look at
I finally
you!
found
It's
them. I'm going to be putting them on
2024.
tonight.
You
I'm
putting
going
them
to put
on?
them
You gonna
on
do section?
tonight.
You're in the color blocking section. I can't wait till you get over here where all of this confetti is. Well, the cupcakes and stuff, that's a little confetti
Oh,
written also.
I did the cupcakes confetti. Yeah, right now
That's
I'm up in the lanterns. I flipped it and I'm
you
doing
flip.
the lanterns in the blue.
Well, when I flip, I can't wait to get over to. I'm almost in the cupcakes. I'm just entering into me. So
How are you liking diamond painting? You haven't diamond painted in a while.
I am in love. The unfortunate part is, I'm sorry guys, but I'm behind on pens because I'm back in love with diamond painting. Sorry. And when I say I love, I mean I've been going through my diamonds. I had a diamond painting. I had two dates this weekend. So, Man Bun was over, but we were actually he's moving, and so
Aw, like out of
we
the
were.
area or
He gonna be
just
right
across town?
halfway between Crashley and Rebecca. So he was like, I
Oh,
see
so
you.
we could visit him.
Correct. I told him that. I said, well, that's definitely not out of the ordinary now. So he has family in that area. And so and
Mm,
that's where he used to be at least because he's virtual also, like me. So he used to be there at least 6 months out of the year. Remember how, I'd be like, oh, I got to check to see where he's at? That's why. So he would be here 6 months and back home with, he has a brother, a sister, and a cousin. And so he would be back home with them for 6 months. But we were going through his diamonds and things like that, matching everything back up. So his storage idea was great. He's going to store the diamonds with the diamond painting instead of,
mm-hmm.
I have one centralized, area that I keep all of my bling in. So he was going to be creating specialized stores for each canvas because in the
Okay.
move, he doesn't want to lose. And he spends hours mapping his stuff out. So he didn't want to lose anything. So that's what we worked on. Then I had a donut date.
Donut.
Yeah, so me and I don't know if she want me to tell everybody, but a subscriber. she We were supposed to meet up back in November and then again in December, and I was sick and I just wasn't able to. I was feeling so unwell. Anyway, she she was like, "Okay, you ready for January?" And I said, "I am. I am." And so, but she cross stitches and she also diamond paints and things. So I felt like, we're gonna do a diamond painting date because I'm haven't been cross stitching, and so we got together. It started with donuts. So donuts are dangerous to have for, you know, we would rather do like a burger or pizza or something. But when you meet up to diamond paint and you're going to do donuts, whoo, you're gonna be flipping all over. We was gone for 4 hours. It was bright daylight. The sun was midday, and it was like dark out when we left. But the
Were
good
you
news
high
is
on sugar?
I was high on sugar, and we were laughing and talking and things. It's hard to, think of crafting and things like that when you're laughing and giggling. But we did get a lot of art appreciation in, canvas reviews and things, and just talking and chit chatting and stuff. So, yeah,
Good.
when I am meeting up with people, I definitely, start to get that feeling back. Starts to be fun again. Oh, I can't wait.
Get
So
that feeling evermore.
there we go.
Forgotten what I started fighting for.
So let's see.
You
Hi,
got a
Miss
lot of
Tammy.
people in the house tonight.
You. Hi, Tracy. Tammy's in the house. Amy, how are you? Jenny Irvin. Look at everybody. Katrin Fitzpatrick. I think I'm always saying her name wrong because I want to say Katrina. And so, is it Katrin? Is it Katrin? Or is it
Oh my
Katrin?
gosh.
That's a
I
good way.
keep thinking this is a four placer and it's like a six placer and I'm going crazy.
Mm. I use a 10 placer on mine. And I do have the metal ones, but those were what I was looking for. So,
Metal,
I have one of
metal.
those also. So, I use these placers,
Hmm.
different color ones, the gold, the bronze. And
So I put all mine in a Altoids container. Like you know those well, it was the pretty ones. Like they went through an Etsy thing where people like painted them and everything and made them all pretty.
yeah.
I can't find it anywhere. So
Oh, you
all
like it?
unless it's on a pen, so I have to keep stealing it from the pens. Like I have like 40 of them,
She's like
like
me.
you
She
do.
lost them. I I do them for us. They look so nice when I take pictures. So although you'll get one with the white tips on them,
Hmm.
I use my metal tips when I'm doing the pictures and things because it makes the color of the pen kind of stand out. And I was trying to put, whatever the colors are, put one of those. I have the rainbow ones. Those ones remind me of Tmall. And so when I got those, when I seen them, I'm like, ooh, any pen I'm going to show Tmall, I'm going to have a rainbow tip on. There we go. What's everybody's favorite? Let me go continue down the line. I'm almost done. Hi, Kim, Diamond Paint with Kim, Lady Dragon Marie. Hola. How are you this evening? Hi, Carrie. How are you? Look at everyone. Carissa's in the house. Carissa's in the house. And tonight, you guys are going to have the opportunity to really, we're going to show you some stuff from Carissa, and you're going to have an opportunity to shop her page. Rochelle! Hi, Rochelle. How are
Oh,
you?
Shell!
What's up, Rochelle? Rhonda's here. Oh, oh, love your earrings. Oh, thank you. Yes, these are little buds. They're not they're not butterflies. I've been wearing my butterflies all week. I have like four different pairs of the same kind of butterfly earring. So I kind of try to change it up a little. That was me earlier. You lost me. I was dancing and I think I was just giving this camera too much action and it froze. I have hot tea. It's cold here. It's 30 but feels like 17. Ooh. Ooh. It's going to be kind of warm this weekend. It's going up to 65 to 68 depending on where you're at. So,
Oh wow, heat wave.
it's going to be a little bit of heat wave. And then it's supposed to rain. We don't really get a lot of rain here, so we think that's a lie. But if it rains, it'll be okay. Lee hugs. They're asking about someone's computer. The Bling in the New Year release papers are great. I love them. Oh, Tracy. Make sure if you guys don't have release papers for the next collab, which will be starting February 1st, it is a collab between me and Lizzie of Lizzie's World of Gems. It's called Love is in the Air. Hashtag Love is in the Air. And the requirements are that you get a canvas that means something to you. You have to love it. You have to really be able to speak to it and tell us what you love so much about it. Could be a painting you're already working on. Yes, whips are included. And you have the opportunity to win some great gifts. Some of the sponsors, you guys have, I usually have the same few sponsors. So this year, I don't have anybody new this year. I'm going to be honest. DP with Sparklers, Crafts with Crashley, Bella Art Day Nicole. Those were my sponsors for the last 3 years. And so they've signed on again, and I thank them so, so very much. We're going to get to know some couples that are in the YouTube community the creators community, just to clarify. And hopefully you guys will enjoy some of the content that we have. We're going to ask them those engaging questions, such as how do you date, to marry, and what are your suggestions for single ladies in 2024, like Michelle,
All
and
the
so
single ladies, all the single ladies.
ladies. And so, I want to meet a man in the parking lot and pimp him and have 11 kids. So, if you guys don't know who I'm talking about, that is my sister, Timo. Um, and she was on the show 2 years ago, and I literally was like, "You pimped him in the parking lot? Oh my gosh!" She laid eyes on him, and they've been together for years. So I think it's a beautiful love story, and you guys are going to get to join me for several more. But my
I'm
sister,
glad I got mine out of the way.
my sister right here, wrong side. Why am I pointing to the same side but with different hands? My sister right. Oh, she was on in 2022 as well. Make sure you guys go back and check out her love story. They You guys were hilarious. And Berta's in the house. Okay. I think I've been quiet long enough today. Hey, everyone. Aw. So let's see. Just getting in. Um, let's see. Berta says stay single. Okay. Um, I do think that yes, love is in the air is awesome. I get so many requests throughout the year for, love is in the air, can't wait till it comes back and things like that. It is a fun time, but it it's always a time where I like to make sure that, I'm connecting with everybody. So make sure you guys tune in. I do get a lot of questions and I answer questions. It says, unless a good sugar daddy comes along, I might recheck my options. Murder is so bad. So bad. Uh, so
Well,
I
Berta,
had
little man is available. He'll give you one of his stuffed animals.
so at the y'all probably don't know this, and I'm gonna tell it. I'm gonna tell it, Berta. Y'all, my bling is the bomb. It is looking so good. It really is. Sue Bell's bling is looking amazing. She took some tips from Rochelle, and she has really kind of come into her own. She's starting to be a little more daring with what she wants to see and what she likes, and it's coming out great on her canvas. So kudos to you. Make sure you are posting your photos in Creative Craft Addiction so that we're able to share in what you're doing and we're able to see it. Tia, our hubby and I are doing the Valentine. Yes, yes, you are. Yes, you are. You'll be getting an email this weekend, just so you're. Well, I don't have your email. I mean, you'll be getting a message from me through Messenger. Sorry. um, so one of the things that I, was thinking about this week, um, and it's a I don't know if I want to say a little bit of a rant, but maybe a little bit of a rant. Salespeople, you know.
I want to hear this.
So
Ring,
everybody
ring,
knows,
ring, 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 ring,
ring, ring, ring,
ring,
ring,
ring, ring.
girl,
Is
and
Tia
I'm
available?
right. So you guys know I just bought a car, and I
Is the
usually
owner
go,
of the car available?
yeah. So I've always gone through the dealership financing. So like Nissan credit acceptance, Toyota Motor Credit, Chrysler, I always go through the dealership. There was one time I went through my credit card. They were offering financing. It was my most recently purchased vehicle before this. And it was a good experience. It really was a good experience. I paid the car off way early, so I feel like I haven't had a car payment in a long time. So this time I was looking for my options, and it's a different time. It's a different era.
Mm-hmm.
Oh no, you're on every list now. See, my sister, she didn't tell me this until today. Today. And then she tells me after I made the mistake of answering, you don't answer the calls.
Tia, you were so trying to be kind.
I am kind, but it's so mean. Like, anyway, I had no idea. I'm on these lists and they're calling and calling. So one lady calls and she identifies herself. She's, with my credit union. First time I've ever gone through a credit union, but they had the best rates. They just had the best rates. And so I had to check them out. Sorry, I loved my experience with my credit card, but I just definitely needed the best rate possible because I got a big one and I didn't want my
Mm-hmm.
payment to be ridiculous. So I'm on these lists now where people are calling and things, and it's crazy. So I
Well,
get this
another
call.
reason too is you've activated your um, credit score, which then
Mhm.
reactivates all the lists saying, oh,
Yeah, so
she
that's
purchased
another.
something, so she
Yeah,
must be purchasing other things.
yeah. And so last week, this is the bad thing. Last week, I got a notification from my credit card, the one that I didn't use, that I didn't finance through, and they notified me that they were raising my credit limit. And so when they do that, you gotta call. Put it back. I don't need it. I don't need that. Put it back, please. So I had to
You need
call.
more bling.
That's what they want. Wait until you're eligible for Medicare. Oh my! I hope I'm off these lists by then. So I get a call, and the lady is saying that she's calling with my account for the credit union to give her a call back. And I'm like, oh goodness. I call back. I probably shouldn't. And I leave a message because she didn't
She
answer.
got you. She got you.
That's where I messed up at. And
Because
I
she
was
was
like,
calling someone else.
she definitely was doing that. So I say, then the list gets bigger. Oh no, Lee, don't say that. So I called back and she didn't answer. And I was like, hope everything is okay with my account. If you don't have any concerns, don't call back because I don't want nothing. I was like, don't offer me anything. I'm getting too many offers. Let me tell you guys, she did call back a lot, a whole lot. So I'm like, well, maybe something's wrong with my account. Oh, don't fall for that. If something's wrong with your account, people, they'll email you. Or they'll leave what's wrong with your account. They'll leave it on your voicemail. I should have known, but I'm stupid and I didn't heed I didn't heed her words at all. She said don't answer. I did, but she said not to. And so I answered. She tried to sell me the telephone book. She tried to sell me air, water, dirt, and earth. I was like, I said I ain't want nothing. And I said nothing, like Nuffin. She just laughed at me and kept on going. Well, how about this? I'm like, ma'am, ma'am.
Unless you're
I
going to
said,
pay off my car, this call needs to be over.
thank you. And now she was just going on and on. And oh, maybe, and then she invited me in. We have local offices there in Vegas. You could just, no, I don't want to come in. And if I don't want to continue to call, do you think I want to come in person and deal with this? Yeah, so I'm just letting you guys know, it's not been a great week. So I am done. If y'all see me eating out at these two restaurants, you're welcome to walk up to me and pop the hell out of me. I said that out loud. If you see me eating at McDonald's, you are free to walk up to me and pop the hell out of me. And if you,
Why?
McDonald's is on my list right now. the do not touch list.
Your blacklist?
They are blacklisted. So I go to McDonald's. First of all, I go inside. I'm going inside because I want my food order right. We all know if you go to the drive through, that's the best way to get your order messed up. Go to the drive through. Okay. So I go inside. There's nobody at the counter anymore. Nobody works the counter anymore. It's ridiculous. You know, when you go inside now, you are the employee. Except you don't get paid. You don't get paid. I think I was talking to Rebecca about this the other day about my experience when I went to, I think it was either at Vons or Walmart or something. I was in some grocery store and I had to check myself out. So I'm in Walmart, McDonald's, and I got to go in. I got to figure out this big TV. It's a big giant TV. It's like a tablet. You got to touch it and stuff like that. And so you got to click the pictures, but you got to make sure in the picture you got to hit customize and categorize and things to get the way you want. Whereas before, that's their job, and all you have to do is tell them, you know, no onions, no ketchup, or whatever. You know, I eat onions and ketchup on my burgers, by the way, but I'm just saying, trying to remove it on a tablet and you don't work there and you don't know how to work it, that's some work. You're putting in some work. So then you place your order, and somebody in the back that's not at the counter is making your order. So I go in, and nobody's in the back making the order, but they're not at the counter either. They're in this convenient little nook, and they
Chit
got some,
chatting?
yeah, they got some good business going on. Girl wanted to listen. I'm like, I'm gonna hang with them. Ooh, they went to a party last week and it sounded like it was the bee's knees. Somebody was drunk and couldn't stand up and was real sloppy. And they are just having a good time. And she worked there. So make sure that y'all ain't looking at her weird when she come back to work. And poor child, all her business is all over McDonald's. Everybody know all the customers that we were standing there listening. I'm like, you know. Anyway, nobody is fixing food. And I happen to notice while I'm standing there waiting that there's some french fries that have already been scooped up and they're sitting. They're not even under a lamp. You know, the lamp mean is trying to warm it up. They're not even under a lamp. So they get the bag. They must have been waiting on the burgers and stuff. They get the bag. They take the fries that have been sitting there and put them inside the bag. And I was like, oh, yeah, I'm gonna
And
have to do.
McDonald's fries are one of the worst fries to eat cold,
They are
in
horrible
my
cold.
opinion.
So I go inside the bag and I broke a tooth because the fries was that hard and that cold. Crunching on something, I'm so upset. So I'm like, you gotta be kidding me. Can I have some fresh hot fries? And they were like, she don't want these. Like they had attitude. She don't want these. She don't want these. Then it's all over the whole restaurant, and I'm as bad as the employee that couldn't stand up. So I'm like, I just want them fresh, hot, fresh. And they're still mumbling under their breath and things. I'm like, this is ridiculous. Why do I gotta go through this? So keep in mind the sandwich is probably now getting cold, but it is what it is. So I finally get the fries, and I'm like, this is a combo. Like, there's no drinks. These fools hand me my cups. Hand me my cups. They empty. No lid, no straws in the bag. And they point me over to the drink. I'm like, oh, okay. Okay. So now I have to walk to the drink machine and fill my own drink up. Fill my own drink up. I get there, there's no ice. So I go back and said, well, there's no ice in the machine. Oh, it's probably empty. What am I supposed to do with that? It's empty. I figured it was empty when no ice came out, you know. So I go, I'm sitting there like, this is ridiculous. We're paying, for this kind of service. So then I go, well, I need the drinks. They came with the meal that I paid for. They were like, okay, took the cups. They could have just got fresh ones. At this point, it's too much handling, but I'm not going to say anything. They take the cups. Girl, they go over to their drink machine, the one they use for drive through. You know what they did? They gave me ice and then brought the damn cups back for me to head on back to the drink machine. Still got to fill my own cups up. Um, I see what you mean, Joanna. What was I thinking? So I'm upset at this point. I'm like, oh my gosh, you gotta be kidding me. I gotta ask for I gotta ask for straws. I gotta ask for a lid. Like they're not doing anything. And then I'm sitting here, I'm getting attitude and things because I gotta ask for a drink carrier and everything. And I'm looking at the receipt. I had two combo meals, and it's 20 something dollars just for me and my daughter. We had went to the movie to see Mean Girls, and I'm sitting here like, what happened? A combo used to be five something, then it was six, seven something. Now it's 10 something
10
for
to
a
10 to
combo.
12. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, $10 to $12. I'm not getting anything good. The only thing that's changed since it was six, $7 to now when it's 10 to 12 is the worst, horrible, horrible customer service. The burgers were so bad. They were bad. But you
They're
can't,
supposed to be changing their burgers.
well, if they haven't, they should. And if they have, these are not good. I didn't mean to rhyme right there, guys. Every once in a while, slip back into being a rapper. But I'm telling you right now, did they leave a tip jar on the counter for their stellar service? I'd have knocked it off the counter. Tia, that is so horrible. I can't believe you're saying that.
See,
But
you
it's
can see
true.
why, as a pregnant woman with hormones out the wazoo, I threw a potato back at the
Oh,
Wendy's
I'll
man.
never. That's my favorite story all time. Is the potato story. But I mean, we're paying so much extra for food at this point for it to not have gotten any better. The quality is definitely in the toilet. Customer service is completely gone. Like anytime you have the time to stand around and chit chat while you wait on, we're doing all of their work for them. And
That
wasn't it?
bathroom should be stellar clean. You know what I
It
mean?
was not. I went in to wash my hands before I came because I knew I was going to, munch on my fries and stuff. Nope. The bathroom was ridiculous. The only McDonald's that is worth going to anymore, at least by me, is the International McDonald's downtown at the headquarters. I probably would try I don't know if I would try it though, Rich. I'm going to be honest. If somebody see me going into McDonald's, I had that horrible experience in Detroit a year or so ago. Um it wasn't just me. Berta, you was with me. Talk about it. Um that was a horrible experience. Berta, I think, cause she cute, she bite sized and stuff. She ain't had no issue. But there was this black woman sitting in the McDonald's. She was the manager, and then the other lady that was under her. They had the different shirts with the stripes and stuff. They were sitting in McDonald's at the seats where the customers sit, and they had a full on like they was blasting somebody. You know what I'm talking about? I wish you would. You better not. And I'm like, what is going on? Like, and I won't be going back. This is the one by the airport, in case you guys are wondering. The McDonald's by the Detroit airport. We went there, and it was four of us, so it wasn't just me. It was me, Berta, Lizzie, and Billy, and they gave us all horrible service. And I just it was like a downhill, the start of a downhill spiral or something. And they haven't gotten any better, and the prices have just soared. And weren't they the first ones to ask for like $15 an hour for minimum
Well,
wage or something?
that's what I was going to say is there's a balance with minimum wage. And it's like, if you're going to pay someone who's a single parent or who needs something and you're going to pay them what they're worth, then that person better work. You know,
Yes.
back when you paid $4 an hour, you understood that the teenager didn't care. Now you're
Correct.
paying $15 to $18 an hour for someone to spit in your food
Correct.
and tell you to go something yourself.
They do. I mean, it was horrible. Like the attitude, even when they don't have an attitude, like to watch somebody who should be providing you the customer service point go here, go get that. Here, you're gonna need to this. Well, what are you getting paid to do if I'm the one that has to do all of. Like there
Hmm.
was no way they could have took the cups and filled the drinks up. If you had 2 seconds to fill the ice, you already messed up with the fries, and the burgers were horrible, but I didn't know that until we got home. The ice machine is empty. You couldn't add an element of customer service in to just fill the drinks up. You have the order right there on the machine. You have to place the order for the drink you want to then have to go and, you can say, give me a medium sized cup. But they ask you what you want on the tablet. So fill the order. And I
Or
did
say,
all
oh, I'm so sorry, we're out of ice. Let me get that for you. What did you
right.
order? Okay,
There you
fill
go.
the ice, put the Diet Coke in,
There you
whatever.
go. You have to fill the drink anyway when they're working on drive through and pour drive through. You're not getting any good fries if you're going through drive through. You don't know what's going on, how long it's been sitting. Um, yeah,
You
it's
know the
late.
key to good hot fries.
Somebody
You say,
told
I
me,
want fries, no salt.
yep, that's what someone told
Hey,
me in Rebecca's live the other day. They were saying you got to order them fresh out the grease with no salt, because that's the only
mhm.
way to get them fresh. And I said, wow, like 29 years, and I never knew.
Well, and what's interesting is Wendy's did a campaign of guaranteeing your fries are hot and you can take them back if they're not. And I actually took them back one time. I went right around the drive-through again and I said, sorry, these are cold. Like, all right. And then they handed me hot fries. Now, I'm not naive. I'm sure they double dip it to make it hot again. Oh, well. But they were hot. Not my fries, but I mean, I'm sure they sit there and go, oh, these have been here too long. We got to fry
Oh, I
a
see what you're saying.
Newcomb or something.
I hope that's not true. I really do. As much as food costs now, food costs so much at these, places and things like that. And they're just not. So I also, am not going to be, maybe it's just the one here, but Domino's. So I ordered Domino's pizza. And when I live in different places, like I have to select which place is going to, taste the best. So my last place, Domino's, was better than the local Pizza Hut and what's the other one? There was another pizza place that we could have, like Marco's or something like that we could have delivered. Domino's was the best. The Pizza Hut would be sloppy. It'd have big bubbles in it. They'd have 3 pieces of pepperoni. And so we just wouldn't order from there. So here, we're in the process. Little Caesars, that's the other one I was thinking. So here we're new here, and we're reviewing.
Figuring things out.
hmm So we did not have a great experience with Pizza Hut, and we went in. It was not a delivery. We went in to pick the order up so we could check and things. And it was not a great experience. The pizzas were cooked too hard and too, long. It could have been a one off. It could have been a crazy night. I get that. But we still going to try somewhere else. So we order from Domino's. They deliver. They have all the delivery commercials, right?
Hmm.
So the guy calls me. I work virtually. So he calls like 5 times back to back, but I'm on a call and I
Right.
couldn't take his. So then he texts me. So we know he has a text function, right? He texted me to say, I'm taking your back to the store if you want to go pick it up.
Why?
If you,
Because he couldn't get a hold of you?
I guess he can't read either. In the special instructions is, building instructions. So I'm in the second building through after the gate and things. Everything up to the very door, and I have a wreath on my door. I'm trying to match my wreaths with my tree theme. So I got a winter tree, I got a winter wreath theme right now. So it's not hard to find. That's the only wreath out there. There's nobody else doing a winter wreath. Nobody's going to have a Valentine's wreath come February 1st. I'm very easy to find, It's not like I'm being difficult. And he literally was like, I've been calling you, and you're not answering or picking up. He got text function, so you could text me, but I guess that he missed that point. And I'm about to take your back to the store. I'm like, what kind of customer service is this? I call, he didn't take the call, so I called the store. And
Well,
they
they're
were like,
using DoorDash now.
is that what's going on?
At least here in West Michigan, all pizza places have switched to DoorDash. And if they decide to call you and you don't answer, they take it back to the store.
Well,
It's
that's what he said he was
horrible.
doing. Yeah, that's what he said he was doing. So I call, and they're like, oh, they don't have texting function. I said, I got a text right here from him. I said, I got a text where he cussing at me. What is you talking about? And they were like, you do? Yeah, he's taking my
Liar! You
back to
liar!
the store. And I was like, she was like, well, if you want, you can come and pick it up, and then we'll go. No, hell no, I'm not giving you guys the opportunity to spit on my food. You know what she said? Here's what irritates me. Like she saved the day and swooped in with the flag and all kind. We'll go ahead and refund your order back to you. What you mean you were refund? Of course you was refunding the order back to. What did you think you were going to keep it? I'm confused by that. I need somebody to help me
I'm
make sense.
surprised they refunded because most of my places um, don't refund. They tell you they'll give you a credit or you have to come back within the week and get a replacement order.
You see what I got to go through in 2024? I got to cook. I got to make these shoulders, which were shrinking. I got to get these shoulders some love back because ain't no way, no way you going to get an opportunity to take my money and then spit in my food. Yeah, that's the one right there. Get her. Get a nice, good, thick one. Uh-uh. Exactly. So once you tell me
Or
that
pick your nose.
that too,
You want
I
some
would.
bacon?
I've seen stuff on YouTube. I seen that one video that time where a guy he got caught peeing on someone's food. This is a video from like 2013 or 2014, but I'll never forget it. And yeah, so I've gotten refunds, but I'm loud and nasty. Oh, I'm not that bad. I'm sounding off to you guys, but anybody that knows me would probably be like, Tia, yell at them. Start yell. She would say, you better give them a piece of your mind. Because I just, I will sound off to my sisters, but in the moment, I don't want to. Goodbye. I don't think exactly, Rochelle. Exactly. I'm right. No. She acted like she was saving the day. I was like, ma'am, did you hear yourself? She was like, what? I was like, you just offered me a refund of my own money for an order you guys told me you're not going to fill. Why are you making it like, oh, I have a great idea? That's the only idea.
Um, I don't think I told you about the time that Taco Bell this year made me cry.
Oh, no, you didn't. Are you
I'm not
serious?
going back to Taco Bell. We had just gotten home from the second day at the ER with Jude. We had been there 7 hours the day before and 10 hours on this day, and I was just wasted. And so Tim dropped us off. I was making sure my daughter was okay. She's 16. She was home. I knew she was fine, but she had been without us for 2 days now. And so my husband went and picked up Taco Bell, which is about, a mile down the road. Come back, half the order's not there. So
Oh,
I call and I'm like, we're missing this, this, and this. And she's like, well, you can come back. And I said, I can't. I have been at the hospital all day. I am exhausted and I am not running to your store for something you guys missed. Well, we can't help you. I said, well, in the past, like I wasn't trying to be mean. I paid, like you said, $13 for a
mhm.
combo and half my combo wasn't in there. And so I'm like, in the past, I've been able to call, you guys have been able to write my name down, and then in the next, couple days I can swing by. We can't do that. I said, I've done it 3 times this past year because you guys screw up our order every time. And then somebody in the back's like, I put that taco in there, da 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 da. And I'm like, it's not in here, ma'am. You tell that lady, da da da. Like I can hear through the phone what the second person was telling. And the person I was on the phone with, she might have been a trainee. Her voice was nice, but what she was saying wasn't budging. So I think the second lady was telling her, they hung up on me.
Oh,
They
no.
just said, I'm sorry, we can't help you. And they hung up. So I call back and another person picks up and they're so unprofessional. This is the lady you hung up on.
I hung up on.
So I'm like, can I speak to the manager? Well, he's in the bathroom right now. Well, then I'll be on hold, please. So I waited and I waited and I waited, and then the manager gets on and you can hear in the background before he gets to the phone. I don't know his name. I'm just going to pick Jerry. Jerry, there's somebody on the phone that so and so hung up on. She's missing stuff out of her order. She's really upset. Da 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 da. Whatever. He's like, all right, I'll take care of it. So he gets on the phone and he gets that like happy manager. How can I help you? What's going on? And I still had my composure. And I'm like, this is what's happening. And he's like, um, I'm really sorry you were treated that way. And then because he gave me some kindness, like he validated what I was feeling, all of a sudden the floodgates of 2 days just burst open. And I'm like,
Oh, you started crying.
I have been in the hospital for 2 days with my 16-month-old, and all I wanted was a taco. I'm exhausted. I haven't eaten, and your people hung up on me. I just
Oh,
and he's like,
oh,
ma'am, ma'am, your son is more important. Is he okay? Are you okay? You know what? I'm going to leave a note and you come back and we're going to throw in some coupons and I said, pulled myself together and I'm like, Jennifer, pull it together. And I was like, all I want you to do, I said, I'm so tired. I don't even want the stinking food anymore, even if I came later this week. I'm just done. I'm done with your store. But I
yeah.
want you to talk to those two ladies and I want you to tell them that their actions cause a domino effect. And how would they feel if they were disrespected? Because I'm sure they're disrespected all day and they feel horrible at the end of the day. And that's what they did to me. And I don't know. I was giving a lecture to this guy, and this poor guy was like,
Oh,
And
that's
I
so
was like, OMG. Like, and I even told them when I was like, I just got home from the ER with my child. I'm exhausted. I can't come to the store. We spent it was $45 for three
Oh
people.
yeah, that's
And I
ridiculous.
was like, oh my gosh. So just I
That's
was done.
ridiculous.
I have not been to Taco Bell since, and that was what, the week before Christmas? Not that we go every week, but
Yeah.
I get sick to my stomach thinking about it.
I don't blame you. Sometimes that is exactly because you feel like you're paying your hard-earned money and the price has gone ridiculous and we're still willing to buy it. So if we're willing to spend our hard-earned money on it, make it enjoyable. Make the experience enjoyable so that we want to come back. Don't just disregard, our effort because we have that amount right now. They're spending this money on this, you know make everybody, if we put a dent in the business and then boycott it, they would turn that around right quick.
Mhm.
Everybody out there, if you have a TikTok or YouTube, hashtag boycott. You pick the restaurant, it's your choice. Hashtag
And
boycott
tell them
fast
Tia
food.
sent you.
I don't know if we should do that. I want subscribers. I don't want people leaving me. Oh, Rebecca is being crazy. She says next time just eat a Snickers. We got it. No more Taco Bell or McDonald's. She gonna keep reminding us of that.
Oh,
Um,
thanks, Rhonda. I get it. Afterwards, my daughter was sitting there stunned, like, Mom, you just had a mental
oh, she called it.
breakdown about Taco Bell. And I looked over and I was like, leave me alone.
She's so
She's sitting there
reasonable.
crunching her taco. No, no, she
She's
was
so
like, she's so
reasonable.
sweet. She's like, Mom, are you okay? You can have my taco if you want. And I was like, it's not about the taco.
It really isn't. It really isn't. But at the end of the day, treat people with some kindness, with some courtesy and some understanding. There was no reason for him to say you didn't answer the phone, so I'm taking your shit. You said that to me in a text. I can prove this, and she was like, they don't have texting. Yes, they do. he he texted me. He was
They're not
pissed.
supposed to text and drive, so they say
That's
they don't
true.
have text.
Okay, but he texted the heck out of me. He was off on the side of the road. This heifer getting on my last nerve. I'm gonna text her. Amy said something that I've done before. She said about writing into corporate. I hate to say this, but I have been the let me speak to your manager in the past. I have been that person because it gets results. And I did write in. We have a place here called Sonic, and
We have
I'm a
Sonic
single.
here too.
Okay, so I'm a single mom, and I couldn't do a lot of stuff with my kids when they were little, like my ex-husband could. He had the big bucks. He's a pharmaceutical sales rep. When they went to his house, they did extravagance. So I had to create traditions. One of our traditions was once a week we would go to Sonic and we would get milkshakes. We would go during the half price.
Hmm.
So we go one night and they make our milkshakes. And I swear, when they come out, instead of them being thick and delicious, they were like drinking water. They were so thin. And we said something, and they were like, well, there's nothing we can do about it. You want us to give you a refund? No, we didn't want a refund. We wanted the milkshakes.
Redo them correctly.
Yes. And they wouldn't. And so I did what Amy suggested. I asked for the manager. And the manager came and referred me to their corporate office. I was so mad because I felt like they were passing the buck that I really did write into the corporate office. Girl, when I tell you, we had milkshake night every night, once a week for a year and a half. They gave us so many doggone coupons. But I mean, I think it's because, who takes the effort to really sit down, write a letter, and explain how this really impacted them. And so when I did that, they stepped up and so that's why they were still on the list. And yes, we did still enjoy. Obviously, we don't go as often anymore, but maybe that's why the shoulders look like they do. Flip it, flip it.
Well, should we switch topics and talk about our sponsor tonight?
Yes! I'm trying.
Yes.
I'm trying to pull up some pictures. because I know you did a good job. So here we go.
Oh,
Here we go. Here we go.
there we go.
Where are you at? I didn't mean to put that over you.
That's okay. We'll
I
go
was
back
trying.
to.
All right, let's see. Nope, it's there. So obviously, our sponsor tonight has they have diamond painting holders, they have tray holders, they even have release paper holders. I'm loving a lot of their products here. Right here, you can see on her craft corner. These are release paper holders. She has a variety of diamond.
I want one of these so bad. I want one of these.
I'll
I'm
show you.
saving up for one.
I don't see the picture of the one. I do like the pen holders. Obviously, I'm someone who has a ton of pens, and I collect
I have
pens
a
also.
pen holder right.
You have it? Okay, let me move this.
I didn't put the pen holders because we had it live. So here's
Look
her
at that.
smaller pen holder. She's got a larger one that's twice this size. Or
Hmm.
you can get a pen holder that has a little tray down here. So if you want to put your wax that you're using or your tweezers you're currently using, you can put
That's
your
a good idea.
pens in here. This is my lip gloss.
I keep lip gloss too. Well, not lip gloss, but chapstick.
Normally I keep chapstick, but this is from Abigail. I bought it at the retreat.
Oh,
So they have you can get like this, you can get like this, you can you can tell, yeah, Carissa's in the chat right now. She does not have a store. You have to order through her Facebook page, which Tia put down below.
if you yeah,
Or
if you look in my description box, I do have her Facebook page so that you're able to kind of click on it. She has some awesome pictures. Right now, she has a giant. It looks like a honeycomb pen holder.
mhm,
I love that.
mhm.
Obviously, I have a lot of pens though.
And then she also has these trays, which you can keep your bling in. A lot of what I do when I first get my bling is it goes in here until I can put it away.
That's a good idea.
But you can also put your putty in here. And these come in half sizes, and they come in this size as well. And then they have gnomes and they have turtles. Look at this turtle.
Oh, I saw the gnomes. The gnomes come in a family. So they
So
have the
it's
big.
purple and then blue, but you can get them in multiple colors. You just have to ask Carissa, and she'll let you know which colors are available. I am dying to get the Lego thing, Carissa. I think you did a fabulous job on that. So, but my favorite color is like the aqua teal colors. And so I'm hoping to get one of those as well. But I needed something different, which is why I went purple with this.
It's so cute.
It's absolutely gorgeous. So check them out. She does a fantastic job. The quality is amazing. Um, each one of these, there's like no threads, there's no sharp edges. She does a wonderful job with her 3D printing. So super
Oh.
excited and thrilled that she's sharing her art with us. She
And
also does
guess what?
reminders. Oh,
Oh,
what?
wait, let me see that one. Show that one
This is a
again.
little cover minder.
Oh, he's so cute.
Yes. So go check out. I just go to her recent media and do see all, and then you can see the different things that she's posted, and then you can message her. I'm going to real quick share her page if you're okay with that.
Yeah, that's what you must didn't get my. I was saying I didn't know how to pull her page in.
Yeah. So these are the different. See if I
Yeah,
can
those are the
find.
honeycomb ones I was telling you I like.
Yeah, let's do the see all here. Here's a larger honeycomb.
Yep.
Here's the half size putty. She has these flat, like you can put your pens
I
down
love
here.
that.
Let's see. Just trying to. Here's some more of the honeycomb.
Yeah, the honeycombs I love, especially because you can see your pins because the honeycomb itself is different sizes.
Mm-hmm.
You can see your pins, and let's face it, that's what a lot of us get them for. We love to have. Look at that. See how they
See,
range
I
in
love
this?
this blue color.
That's gorgeous.
Mm-hmm. So
And
absolutely gorgeous.
yes,
She has so many different colors. Yes. So your favorite is the honeycomb.
the honeycomb. Yep, I love the honeycomb. I like the different sizes, obviously the different colors, but I definitely like the honeycomb. So there it is right there.
Mm-hmm.
And I just think that you're able. There we go. Isn't
And
that
they're
gorgeous,
so
guys?
reasonable. Mm-hmm.
Oh, look at the colors. See how you see
20
all the you can
slots.
see. She has that one with the picture. You can definitely see how you can display your pins. You can have all of them. I don't know how many. I have a ton of pins. I have my own, probably close to 50, and then I probably have about 60 or 70 acrylic pins, glass pins that I purchased. Yeah,
Yeah.
and I can have them all on display.
And then look at this. She's got different items. Like this is the turtle, but there's a hedgehog.
Oh, oh. Do you have any
Oh, that's
dragons
pretty.
or
I don't,
butterflies? Butterflies are hard. I know. I've been hearing butterflies are hard to make unless you're doing like a flat surface.
um, spider.
Spiders.
Oh, yes. So, excuse me. Carissa has sponsored this week's prizes.
Woohoo! Thank you,
So
Carissa, for sponsoring this week.
each channel is going to give away a $10 coupon for sorry, her channel or her product. So would you like me to pull the wheel up?
Yeah, because I don't know how to get it. I was looking for it. I'm sorry, I tried.
That's okay.
I got to get better at my technology.
All
Oh
right,
my God.
let me know when you want to press it.
Um, right now.
Did he already win?
He won a pin from me the first week.
Okay, I'm
Sorry.
sorry. Rich, it doesn't work. I thought I took everybody out. See, I need
He's supposed to
to
go
work
out
on it.
until like our end.
Oh my goodness. Here's Mary. Sorry, Mary. I thought I took everybody out. Rich is all excited. You can still go buy something.
Sorry, Rich. I am so
Okay.
sorry for his name.
Tell me again when I should hit go.
Okay, now.
Helen!
Helen! Congratulations, Helen. Again, you'll be reaching out directly to Honey Bunny at dpaddictionadventures@gmail.com. Make sure you let her know that you are the winner of the $10 coupon to Carissa's Craft Corner. They're on Facebook from my live, which is Tia's Crazy Craft Addiction. Now, she will be sending out your coupons. Everyone will get their coupon code on Sunday. That way, she has a system in place, and your names get removed off the wheel for next week's prizes.
Unlike this week.
Uh, I really want to thank everybody for coming out, having a good time, allowing me to vent. I think I just gonna have to start cooking, feed the shoulders. And I do apologize for dancing so much at the beginning that I guess I scared the camera or something. Someone was like, "Did I lose her? Is she really gone?" So
It was just a ploy to get me to go live with you.
there we go. It's working. People have been reaching out saying, "You need to start practicing. She's not gonna work behind the scenes forever." I'm trying. I'm getting my I think I'm doing better. I have a front facing camera. You guys, the camera quality is good. I've had this camera for like 2, maybe 3 years. And so I'm using it now. And we don't have to worry about my phone, and things, and trying to, I'm still going to get my phone set up. But this really is a nice setup. So I'm starting there for everybody who was, Tammy was one. I'm sorry to mean to call you out, Tammy. Tammy was one.
She's just trying to help you.
Tammy said, "Have you been practicing?" No, I think that everybody, I love how you guys are interactive and you guys are having fun with me along the way. I've been on YouTube way too long to be this horrible at technology. But as long as you guys keep coming out, keep laughing, I definitely appreciate it. I know I say this every week, but I go in the middle of the week, late at night. It is well after 11 for most of you, 10 for the rest of you guys. And I know you guys have work tomorrow. You have children that you had to put to bed. You're tired. This is the time that you should be unwinding. And for you to select me as someone that you unwind with, I think is awesome. Thank you so very much. I really appreciate it. If you guys are new and you have not subscribed, please subscribe. Come back. I don't gripe all the time. I mean, I very rarely do. But I did have fun getting it off my chest and seeing your suggestions and things. So please come back and have a little bit more fun with me. I'm getting better. Tia, I love you dearly, my friend. Love you too, so bad.
And
Thanks
don't
for
forget,
coming.
we're going to keep blinging in the new year on Friday over at DP Addiction Adventures and on Diamond Painting with Sparklers over at TMOS. So don't forget that. And I'm actually going to be showing a lot of the paintings I have added things to. So I will be showing those off on Friday if you're interested.
She's going to be showing off some great stuff. You guys have got to check her out. You're going to see her Wonder Woman. You're going to see her Hannah Lynn, which was Snow Queen.
Mm-hmm.
Snow Queen. Oh my gosh, she did some amazing work with both of those. So
my mermaid pigs. My mermaid pigs.
The mermaid pigs. So she is she's gonna be showing off some my favorites. That's why they get mentioned so much. But
oh, Billy, that's okay. You're always there. I hope you have a good night.
Oh, thanks for coming, Billy. Make sure you hit her up on the hashtag replay and then hit that like button. Okay. And then leave her a note. That's right. Leave her a note. And the same with me. If you're not able to make it, I have been getting a lot of hashtag replays. And I, going into my Love is in the Air collab, when you guys comment on the hashtag replay, you guys have the opportunity to win items as well. So when I do a giveaway, you'll have the opportunity, if you weren't live, to also win, because I appreciate all the support. Thank you so much. Like I said, I've been on here a long time and I'm starting to feel some love. Thank you.
All right. Well, I'm off to bed.
I'm off to go have some fun and video and maybe diamond paint. You guys have a good time. Thank you so much for coming out. Good night.
Bye-bye.